a CED, which is the entrepreneurship cell of our college, and I was in the core team. And we used to work. It was a grain that our ancestors used to consume, but now is and to various corporates where I aware people about millets and how you have to consume millets and how you can use the combination of four millets here, which is foxtail, kodo, little, and barnyard millet. These are a few different types of. And she used to come on weekends, on Sundays, Saturdays in the morning for like 6 at 7 in the morning, and we used to. I used.
Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this special episode of Newer Alumni Season 4. As the whole world is celebrating the International Year of Millets, today we have a very special guest with us, Ms. Palak Arora, the founder of SatGuru Superfoods. SatGuru Superfoods is a startup promoting millet and creating lots of innovative products based on this nutritional gain. Hello Palak, how are you doing?
Hi, Devesh. Thank you so much for inviting me to the session. I'm doing great. How are you?
I am also good. So, with starting with the interview, I would like to ask you, how was your journey at NIFTEM?
So my journey at NIFTEM was great. It was amazing. I was shortlisted in the first list, and then I went NIFTEM to see how the college is, and I got to make a lot of connects in the food industry, which is helping me now as well in my startup. And overall, I made a lot of friends. I made a lot of connections with the professors, and they also are very helpful and help me out in my startup operations as well. So yes, my journey at NIFTEM was really great and a memorable journey, I would say.
Ma'am, as you mentioned about your learnings from NIFTEM, so NIFTEM basically offers three parts in its degrees. One is management, one is food technology, and one is entrepreneurship. So, what led you to decide to open a startup, and how did you develop this inclination towards startup side?
So since my B.Tech only, I was a part of a CED, which is the entrepreneurship cell of our college, and I was in the core team. And we used to work for a lot of events, organizing the events, entrepreneurial events, and inviting a lot of guest lectures and a lot of things that we have done at CED. And that led me towards a slight inclination towards doing my own startup. And yes, that somewhere helped me grow my startup as well.
Like as you are running a startup, so new product development is very important. So, like, tell us about your internships or work experience through which you gained about this knowledge and you were able to formulate the products.
Sure. So, my internships, I was always inclined towards knowing each and everything that happens in a food industry. So, I've done a lot of internships, even if it was a 15-day or 20 days break from NIFTEM. I used to do in an internship in any of the food companies. So, I worked at various organizations like food processing industry, SSP, UFlex in the packaging industry. I worked in production quality, and I've also worked with sales and management. And also after that, I have worked at Danone. I was in R&D at the early life nutrition, and there I've learned a lot of. I've got a lot of exposure there of how the product development actually works at the industry scale. So coming to my products, I've taken help from my family, support from my family, especially my mother, in developing all the recipes that are made using sprouted millets and sprouted lentils.
So I think that all the students will take this as very positively and they would be utilizing their any summer or winter breaks for learning all the skills and new things out there. So moving toward the next question. So when did you finally decided to open Sadhguru Foods and like how did it happen and when did it happen?
So I started the research work and the research on the ready mixes and millets in March 2020, just when the lockdown happened, when everyone was searching for immunity building foods. That's when I thought of giving one back to the society for whatever that I have learned in my course during my tenure. And also, there was a gap that I felt between millets and the consumption of millets. Many people don't know how to consume millets. It was a grain that our ancestors used to consume, but now we are not consuming it only because we don't know how to consume it. So I worked on that, developed ready mixes, and for people who understand the value of nutrition, but they do not have time to cook, neither they are aware that how to cook a balanced diet. So my ready mixes are for those people who do not have time. So I started it then, and I launched my brand commercially last year in June 2022. And yes, we are doing good in the market now.
So I think these products are a perfect recipe for hostel students like me, like who suffer from late night cravings.
Yeah, some of them we have developed for hostlers like you as well. We have two, three products in range. We have millet pulao, drink mix, and a soup which can be cooked in kettle as well. So it is a it is a kind of a product for all the hostlers that we have tapped in, and we'll be going to hostels and various colleges for the promotions as well.
That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, as this is the International Year of Millets, so how is your vision aligning with the same, and how do you feel that this has helped the startup grow?
So, International Year of Millets has helped my startup grow a lot. I was able to connect to government and a lot of government authorities which have promoted my startup. They have given an opportunity to upscale my startup at various places. My brand has been featured at various media channels as well, only because of the International Year of Millets, because people are getting aware about millets. And moreover, adding to this, we are going to various universities and to various corporates where I aware people about millets and how you have to consume millets and how you can easily incorporate it into your diet and stay healthy.
It's very nice. So, ma'am, like, what is your vision and motto of the SatGuru Foods? Like, if you look at next 5 years or next 10 years, like, how do you feel the progression will occur?
Okay, so in the next 5 years, I'm trying to build it at a global level, as a global brand in which each and every household will be able to cook ready to cook food products that are healthy and without preservative and takes not much time, and they can directly cook it at their home and eat fresh and healthy food and also stay fit.
That's great. As you mentioned that it is the preservative free and all. So now I would like to know some about some of your best-selling products and the importance they carry and what is this nutritional information and all.
Okay, so a few of our best-selling products are the noodles, idli, drink mix, and I would also say chila. The drink mix it is made of sprouted ragi. It is a milk-based drink mix. You have to add it to your milk. It is very high in calcium, and people even who are suffering from joint pain or fractures, they can get healed from this drink mix like naturally without taking any medication. And various other products that we have are the noodles, which does not have any maida, and it tastes exactly the same and even better than the regular noodles, maida noodles that we consume. I would say it is one of the best selling amongst children now. And our idlis are very famous. They are liked by people a lot. They have vegetables fused along with sprouted millet and sprouted lentil, and also some flax seeds, which is a ready mix. And also, it cooks in 4 minutes in microwave and 6 to 8 minutes in regular steam cook.
That sounds so exciting. As you mentioned about this noodles for children, so in that I'm really like excited to know more. So as like the noodles like Maggie have like there has been a controversy also earlier relating to the monosodium glutamate that is being present in the Maggie.
Yes.
So like how has we get rid of that MSG and we are reinforcing the same taste in a product, like better taste.
Okay. Okay, so I have used a combination of four millets here, which is foxtail, kodo, little, and barnyard millet. These are a few different types of millets. There are in total 8 to 9 types of millets and 3, 4 types of pseudo millets. So these four millets, along with cluster bean starch, I have used for the binding and everything, and also I have used 30% of whole wheat for making of the millets. So after that, I won't be able to go beyond this because that would be like revealing the recipe here.
No, that's very nice. And I think that instead of eating Maggi and other noodles, which have a lot of harmful effects on the health, people should definitely switch to alternatives like millets, which are very healthy for the consumption. Moving further,
Definitely.
can you tell me that how are you managing your supply chain? Because supply chain is a thing that is usually very tough to manage and it's a complex thing.
Yes, I totally agree with this. This is the part that I'm struggling somewhere in my startup at this point. Yes, I have a website, so the orders that I get through that they are couriered and the supply chain is sorted. But we have started with some supermarts and some organic vegan stores. Our products are placed there. But yes, they are very, very limited at the moment. I've started it like a month back only in Delhi, Faridabad, and Noida in some of the stores. So I am only able to I'm only taking care of that. And at present, I don't have any supply chain network for distributing it to other parts of India. So I am still figuring it out.
That's great to ma'am. I think that the problems will be sorted out very soon, and the you will have a more and responsive and an efficient supply chain that I can clearly see. Moving further, can you, as you mentioned about the website of our startup, so what more e-commerce platforms are we planning to launch our product at so that it can be more accessible to the people?
Yeah, sure. So, other e-commerce websites that I am planning to list, and in fact, the process is just, it will be done probably by next month. It is on Amazon, ONDC platform, and GeoMart, and a platform for health freaks called WellCure. So, that is a platform on which our products are being listed. And they are also available at present. They are available on Mitti Ke Rang website and also at our own website, SatGuruSuperfoods.com.
Definitely, we will share the website link and all the other resources after this interview so that the students can go throughout it. How has NIFTEM helped you in building the startup as you are having incubation also here? So, what are the perks it is offering and how it is helping you build this more?
So NIFTEM has definitely helped me. Vimal Pant sir keeps on taking updates, and the mentorship program that they're providing, it has also helped me. I'm taking support from the labs at NIFTEM, and also the test for bioavailability of my products is being held there, which is also a major USP for my products because most of the products that are available in the market, the nutrients are not exactly absorbed by the body. So in my product, since it is sprouted, the bioavailability is very high. So I say that the bioavailability is high, but how much it is, that needs to be tested. So NIFTEM is helping me in that bioavailability test and other lab equipments I am able to take help from.
That's great. As being a founder, it would be very tough for managing all the things out there. So, just tell me about the challenges that you are facing as an owner and the founder of a startup.
So in a startup, I would say every day is a roller coaster ride, and whatever you plan, your day does not goes like that. There are a lot of challenges that come on a daily basis. You have to manage people, you have to see your production, you have to go for marketing, and there are a lot of stuffs that you have to do on your own. But yes, a major challenge that I face is that many of the food companies, they are only marketing their products and not manufacturing it. But in my case, I am the manufacturer and also the marketer, so I have to look for both of the things, and I cannot go for extensive marketing when my production is less. So I have to manage both the things equally, and these both of them should go hand in hand.
How is basically the response in the market that you are getting for the millet products? The
Okay, so the market response, the benefit that I get being International Year of Millets, I'm able to display my products at various places, at various big events, which are even organized by government, and also at G20 international food festivals. So I get to connect directly with the consumers. So if I say in the millet industry, not many people are making product that I have. I have sprouted millet and sprouted lentil combination. So when I see the response towards the consumers, towards of the consumers towards my product, that is really good. They give their honest feedbacks that they haven't heard of any such products in the market yet, and they love to try it, and they also become my regular customers then. So I get good responses and direct connect with the consumers.
That's great. Ma'am, how are you managing the shelf life of the products with the packaging and all?
So the shelf life of the product that I'm giving is 3 to 6 months at the moment, and we give heat treatment to all the products, all the ingredients before the recipe formulation is done because that is very important. Since my product is made of sprouted millets, so there are a lot of chances of microbial contamination. So that is very necessary. And also, my product is in powdered form. These are food mixes. So I control the moisture content and then give the shelf life of 3 to 6 months accordingly.
That's great. Coming back to the NIFTEM side again, so any special memory associated with NIFTEM that you would like to share?
So a special memory, so a special memory is with Aram, I would say. I used to love chemistry a lot, and I have taught Julie she was in Aram. You might be knowing this, yeah, as Aram only. At my time, it was Manavta Drishti, yeah. So at Manavta Drishti, which was my special moment, I used to teach Julie chemistry, and she used to come on weekends, on Sundays, Saturdays in the morning for like 6 at 7 in the morning, and I used to teach her like till 11, and that time was really good. I used to love the time that I had with her, I had spent with her, and that is a very special moment for me. And when I got to know that she got selected in one of the colleges in DU, it made me really proud that yes, she has done something and she has got admission in her college and she's doing really well. She's almost about to complete her college and she's also studying for higher exams. So that was a very special memory that I am also connected with her till now.
Ma'am, you would be happy to hear that recently the board results were also out, and our own students currently also are doing great. Many of them have scored very high percentages in the board exams as well as in the competitive exams. They are currently doing very good. So
Yeah, I got to know from the WhatsApp group. That's really great that you guys are putting in so much efforts to take this forward and help the RM students to make their future.
definitely, ma'am. In the end of the interview, any message for the junior Niftemites?
So, a message for the junior Niftemites would be to explore each and every segment in the food industry. Food industry is not just limited to quality or production or R&D. There are a lot many things that you can do, and don't be just adamant to go to one particular segment. Be flexible as you can in the start, and definitely eventually you will get to be in whatever you like to work a lot. So yeah. That's a message for the junior Niftamites. And always give your best and work consistently.
Definitely, we will. Thank you, Palak, for sharing your insights and promoting millets and the incredible work you are doing at SatGuru Superfoods. We encourage the audience to check out the list of wide variety of products offered by the startup and contribute to this millet revolution. Let us all celebrate this International Year of Millet together and make this world a more healthier and sustainable place. Thank you, audience, for joining us today in this special episode.